I believe there are three core characters and arcs to consider in Has-Been Hotel. Lucifer, the exile who lost his sense of belonging and his loved ones. Alastor, the seeker of chaos, whose amusement has been bound. And lastly, Vox, who has devoted his entire existence to achieving godhood. Then, let's talk about. When Vox stated that heaven was his goal, Alastor's response was,
"You're going to want more."
Vox gives the ultimate summary of this encounter himself in the song Brighter. He always set his sights on the peak, to be the strongest, to dominate. And for Vox, hell was the ultimate opportunity.
Fuck that! This is my moment! My fucking destiny! I'm a fucking god!
Vox, who aimed to be a god on Earth as well, attributed his failure to the lack of people around to support him. For this reason, he began gathering followers to his side.
I got a team, I got a dream, and all I'm gonna do is win!
Easily overcoming this obstacle with his talent for deceiving people, Vox knew one thing: no one could become a god simply by ruling hell. His goal was higher, much higher. However, before ascending to heaven, he had unfinished business. He had to prove he was stronger than someone who had refused to be his friend. In fact, once he realized he couldn't reach heaven, he was willing to abandon his plans and sacrifice everyone by his side just to prove something to him.
You know what? Fuck hell! Fuck heaven! And fuck all of you! As long as I wipe that smile off Alastor's fucking face, I don't care what happens!
This was the move that brought about his end. Perhaps the best decision Vox ever made was to make friends. His friends stood in the way of his desires, but they prevented him from losing his mind. Without them, he would likely have had a tragic end in this story too. I've seen people who didn't like the second season, and the common complaint is that Lucifer was portrayed as weak.
What? Dad?
You do not see me. I have magical abilities.
Dad!
We will touch upon Lucifer's situation later, but in my opinion, there is a character who has been belittled, dragged down, and made to suffer many times due to the power balance, and he even spent the entire season just sitting in a chair. Alastor. Although we don't know Alastor's exact plans after Season 2, everything he has done so far has been merely a tool. Tools that will return him to his freedom and his amusement.
I want to secure myself amongst the highest demons. I want to continue my fun.
Wow.
Alastor was the personification of pure evil. He was well aware of the pain he caused people on Earth, and because of that, he knew exactly where he would go after death. That's why he made a deal. He sacrificed his soul in exchange for becoming the most powerful sinner in hell. According to this deal, Alastor should have been even stronger than Rosie, yet he was dependent on her even just to have his cane repaired. Perhaps the reason for this is that Rosie is more than just an ordinary sinner, who knows. Alastor must have realized his mistake upon arriving in hell, because hell isn't just populated by sinners. Being the most powerful among sinners wouldn't be enough for him. Perhaps this is exactly why Lucifer has become his new target. Alastor is an overlord shrouded in mystery, and there is still so much we don't know about him. For instance, if it weren't for Vox, what would Alastor have used his deal with Charlie for?
Come on, Charlie. Do me this one simple favor.
Why does he always smile?
As long as I wipe that smile off Alastor's fucking face!
And what did he do during the years he was missing?
Since you made me disappear, my name inspires much less fear.
Lucifer, the last character we'll talk about, was put through a lot throughout the series. First, we saw him being ostracized in the place where he belonged, then his exile from there. We don't know how his relationship with the woman he loved continued, but the current state of their relationship is clear, and right now, he is living in hell, quite literally.